see. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
It's a gain of
Ball
7.
on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return as he takes it across the 30. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 23.
From the 23, here's second and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first First down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will get into the end zone. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 14, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. A big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime.
The 2-yard line.
We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 1, second and goal. Now Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead.
Chiefs 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Left side in the hands of Rice.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On play action, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Mahomes back. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taking him down. They got him. Trenton Simpson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. And they'll wind up getting about half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a 1st down. It's 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Now, faking the give, taking off, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Henry, and he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
4-yard loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That one taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense now ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Mahomes throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. To the pylon, he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Wester now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 49. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of this. And down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. His kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
motion man is Shakir. Allen now looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
A 6-yard pickup.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st down, Buffalo.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown. James Cook, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are
They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 74 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
1st down, Bill.
8-6 the score after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
3rd and 3.
From midfield, here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. That's some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. A check down here for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 46 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen will try to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Second and goal at the Bills' 14.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Play action. Now Jackson. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins.
10 more yards. Complete to DeAndre Hopkins.
Good position to be in here, second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Jackson now off the bootleg. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's third and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, second and 10. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps having a big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on third and 4. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Allen again. Shakir hauls it in. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 50 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
First down, here's the run. And the ball is knocked out. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
That's good for a Bills.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Allen now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-score game at 16. So first and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half?
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off from Arrowhead. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
Look at this, going deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. It would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Allen now on 1st down. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down throw for Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he drives this forward to the 6.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And the Bills are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
The tight end in motion now. Allen looking to throw this. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now,
it's another first half mistake. He's intercepted field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've set it down from the 37.
First down. A gain of 14.
On 1st down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills bump the lead up to 13 points.
Chiefs 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
First down 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Allen setting up play action. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, here's Allen. On the move, headed right. Oh, Allen loses it. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. It's going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And we might be close to this lead growing again, and that play gives him a 1st and goal. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else?
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
Chiefs 7. Tyler Bass to kick
Bass
off
now
for
to kick this
Buffalo.
away. Rumihio with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and
Offense
10.
heading out now for the Chiefs. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Mahomes on 1st and 10. No one's around him, he's got space. And the Bills will take over with the football just outside the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Pass on for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fail.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. In the hands of Knox, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And off to Cook here out of his own read. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
There he goes again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 37. And the Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.
Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Gonna be a cold one here in KC. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 28-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. A first down throw for Jackson. Out to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Remigio now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. Needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is Odafe Owe. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Yellow!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kyle Van Noy. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Flushed to his right. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on 2nd down. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll get on the football and spike it here. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to that is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Open right side. It is Likely. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he takes it to the 35.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play there for Baltimore. The gain is 64. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ray gonna return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. Mahomes back. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away. On second down, Mahomes. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On the ground, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Here's Jackson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards on the play.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Rolling to the left. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
319.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Now they'll tuck this and run. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, a one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36.
And the Bills first down. First and 10.
Now Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. 2nd down and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Allen's going to run with it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Throwing is Jackson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jackson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
He'll try to do it himself. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse race.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Second down.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Give to Cook out of the gun. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. And Cook has it left side. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cook on the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 72 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers in your...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Ravens 6.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Back to throw. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He finds Bateman over the middle.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is, oh no, he lost the football. Now he's loose down the left sideline. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Well, it took us
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on this cold night in Orchard Park. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 7.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
56.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Chiefs nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Remigio now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. from the 35. Here's second down and 9. Mahomes. He gets free. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 50.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Allen. Moving left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Bills.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. Goes down to his left.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 27.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Play action now, and here's Allen.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Whoa! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second
A little
and
closer.
goal.
Here's second and goal. One more time with Cook. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The play lost a
You know,
yard.
at this point, the
It's
defense
now
has
third
to sell
and
out
goal.
and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third and goal, here's Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Chiefs 7. Tyler
Following the
Bass to kick
touchdown,
off
Bass
the
is
ball.
back to kick it off. Remigio now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Headed left, buying time. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. They'll drop to throw. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you won't.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Play action. It's Allen. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Third down coming up.
Third down and 7.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number
Here's
47.
second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Now, Mahomes.
At their 48-yard line.
That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Bills. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.